It was bone on bone. It got to the point where I couldn't tie my left shoe in particular, but even both shoes hurt to be tied. Made it very cumbersome trying to be a hockey coach, putting on skates every day. The pain was excruciating near the end. It was tough for me to sit in a plane, and I spent a lot of time over the years flying from here to Seattle or Minneapolis or Vancouver or Winnipeg or, godforsaken places. But I'd get out of the plane and I'd be almost paralyzed because I'd be so sore from sitting in a plane that long. You know, it was interesting because there were a lot of people, especially growing up in Eastern Massachusetts and going to school in Boston, that kept saying to me, I need to go back to Boston. They have the most sophisticated equipment and the most up-to-date physicians to do this type of procedure. But my wife had been an operating room nurse at Cooley and really thought an awful lot of the hospital. She said that I should at least explore what the options were there. And a good friend of mine, Dr. Brian Bisconi, was available for consult. And I took the liberty of calling Dr. Bisconi and asked him about, physicians out in this area. And he recommended Jonathan Fallon, someone that he had worked with many times in previous surgeries, and made me feel very comfortable in going to Dr. Fallon for at least an initial conversation about the procedure. I was given a tour of the facilities, and the Joint Replacement Center at Cooley is second to none, and spectacular record in terms of safety and infection, and those are two very serious considerations when you're having a procedure done like this. Dr. Fallon having the expertise that he has, and then Cooley providing that type of facility, it just became a no-brainer. Jonathan Fallon, I made an analogy that I need to treat this like I'm going into a big-time contest or a game, and I did. I had to get prepared to have this to mentally deal with the challenges of the surgery, and because it knocks you down a peg or two after you have it. I like the personality there. I really felt comfortable with the people, and it seemed to be small enough where there was definitely some engagement. It wasn't an impersonal experience. I think I like that. I've been in big hospitals, and I've gotten good care in big hospitals, but it was a much more impersonal experience. And this here, I felt more connected. I played 18 holes of golf yesterday. I swim at the YMCA. I'm doing a little bit of a light program. I walked, I don't know how many miles today, but then I finish it with a jog, and I get on a bike afterwards, and I bike 9 miles. So I'm doing all the things that I know I need to do to stay enthused and hopefully as young as I possibly can stay. I haven't played a hockey game yet, although I skated all winter long. Total hip, as most people know them today, are fairly common procedures, but you need a great facility and you need a great doctor in order to ensure that you get that type of success.